Welcome to Cleaning Business TV. I'm David Luke, COO of Two Maids and a Mop, and with me as always is...
Ron Holt, CEO and founder of Two Maids and a Mop.
Today we're going to be dealing with how to deal with last-minute cancellations and no-shows.
It happens.
We hate it, right?
It's a tough one.
You show up at the door, oh yeah, I forgot to call you, sorry, we don't want our house cleaned. Or, wait, we were supposed to leave a key, we were supposed to leave a way for you to get in the house. Yeah, or sorry, we don't want our house cleaned anyway. Come back some other time.
Or can you come back in a couple hours? My kid was up all night.
Right.
A couple hours of sleep.
It doesn't work right now for me. Just come back.
Yeah.
They apparently think that that they're the only customer, which every customer.
These aren't our customers that actually do this.
No, our customers would never think about doing this. But that is the case normally, that I'm the only customer here, therefore I can move your schedule around at any given moment, at any last minute. So how do you deal with that? If you're running your own cleaning business, how do you deal with those last minute cancellations, with those lockouts, with those no-shows, with that? How do you deal with that effectively without going crazy and saying, wait, you told me to schedule this Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock to be at your house. Here I am, and you've canceled and you didn't let us know.
Does that ring a bell out there? That had to hit home.
They're like, great, I'm ready to hear what they had to say. For us, we started with a lockout policy. Now, a lockout policy, when we got locked out of a home, we said, okay, we're going to charge this customer a nominal fee. You know what happened? No customer. Oh, you want to say it? Go ahead.
There were two. In a decade of operating Two Maids and a Mop, there were two people that actually paid this lockout fee.
There you go.
Guess what happened to those two people afterwards?
They quit. Nobody wants to pay a lockout fee. Nobody after, oh, you're telling me you had a policy in place and you told me all about it. You told me on the phone. You mean that I actually saw something in writing that I did agree to that lockout policy and you're trying to charge me? No. No customer wants to pay that. No customer ever wants to pay that. And as he said, we've had two in 10 years actually pay that and then cancel services with us. So for us, how do you deal with that then? For us, we've actually established a deposit policy, and this is something that has just made it simpler for everybody. It's actually, instead of having these last-minute cancellations, with our one-time cleans, as it were, with our bigger cleans that we're going to go in and do, these move-in, move-out, these deep cleans, these hourly cleans, whatever it is, if it's a one-time clean, we ask for a nominal deposit. What does that do? That just allows us to know that the customer is serious about scheduling us, instead of just passing by, hey, I'm calling you, sure, I'll schedule you, but I don't really care about you because you're a cleaning company and I can just schedule you at the last minute. Well, for us, the deposit has been a wonderful feature for us because at least we knew the customer had some skin in the game because they actually put money, guess what? They put money where their mouth is. And so it basically backed up what they said. And for us, now we're going to give it back if they do cancel, if there are issues that have gone on. But we ask for a 48-hour cancellation window to let us know if something's going on. But any last minute, I'm sorry, that's just part of our policy that establishes that. Again, I've talked about this so many times. In order to be a professional company, as we have professional house cleaners, we're a professional house cleaning company. If you're going to be a professional company, you have to treat customers with the same professional service they get outside in any other service-based industry, whether it's a dentist, whether it's a doctor.
Are you scolding them? It sounds very teacher-like. Yeah.
I do have some teacher to me, but I want them. I want you to take pride in what you do. In your cleaning business, I want you to take pride in what you do and not allow yourself to be thought of as the lowest common denominator, to think this is a professional business I'm running just like any other service, whether it be a dentist, orthodontist, whether it be whatever it is, because they have the same policies in place. They have the same cancellation policies in place because they can't do anything with their schedule if you're a last minute cancellation. The same for us in the cleaning business. Once we blocked off that time to be at this customer's home, we can't do anything with that in a last minute cancellation. So for us, the deposit's been a huge thing.
And you know what David's saying here is with our lockout policy, which by the way, and you probably already know this, it's very common in our industry. There's a reason that I had a lockout policy, and it's because everybody else had the same lockout policy. That's after the fact.
That's
It's
right.
too late. You actually created a negative situation out of this, and you're the bad guy.
That's
Whether
right.
you know it or not, you're the bad guy whenever you charge this fee,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not going to create goodwill. And you want to always have positive experiences with your customer base, and if they're not always positive, there's a chance they leave you. So when you deal with something after it's already happened, it's too late.
Yeah, for us, it's so big in defining expectations early and doing it often. Defining expectations of the clean from the time you're going to arrive. Defining all these expectations from the front end, and basically letting them know that you require a deposit for any cancellations, that you just require a deposit to, and that actually goes against the full charge we're going to charge. If it's $400 and they put in $50, basically their cleaning is then $50 off less their deposit.
Right.
So it's pretty straightforward, but that allows them to know that you're professional. You're going to be where you say you're going to be. You're going to be where you're supposed to be, and you're going to be on time, and that you take deposits to guarantee that. Then they're like, you know what? This company's serious. They're not just fly by night. They're taking my money already. They're going to be here when they say they're going to be here. They're going to be on time when they say they're going to be here, and they're making sure they're basically want reassurance from me that I'm not going to cancel on them last minute. And that it just establishes a professional relationship right from the onset. And you need that. In the cleaning business, you desperately need to have that relationship.
And we're going to give you an insider secret that only usually internal employees of Two Maids and a Mop and franchisees of Two Maids. Wait, did I say the word?
Franchisees.
There are franchisees out there, and if you would like to own a Two Maids and a Mop franchise,
Dun-da-da-da.
please call this number or visit the website below,
That's right.
twomaidsfranchise.com. But we are going to give you an insider secret today, and this is probably going to be somewhat shocking to many people, because people, when I tell this to other cleaning company owners across the country, they don't really believe that we actually do this. But every single time we clean a house, no matter if we're out there once a week or just once a year and everything in between, you know what we do? We call them and we make sure we talk to them. We work hard to let them know that we're going to be there. We call them within 24 hours of that visit.
That's right.
And we don't stop ever. We always are calling. We're always reminding. And communication is extremely important. And you know what? It helps. There are people out there even that receive this service on a weekly basis. Once a week, every Tuesday afternoon, you would think, I don't need to call these folks on Wednesday afternoon to let them know about tomorrow's cleaning. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Because there are people out there who say, gosh, I'm glad you called. I had an appointment tomorrow afternoon. I need to cancel that.
That's right.
Or I need to, can we move your time up earlier in the day? That reminder call, as I always say this word wrong, laborsome as it is, as much work as it is to do it, as time consuming as it is to pull that off, it's absolutely important because it's going to save you time and money the following day.
That's right.
So just reminding folks that you're going to be coming out there, even though they've already told you maybe, hey, I don't need that call. Yeah, call them. Because that's the only way you're going to make sure that you can reduce these cancellations and no-shows to as close to zero as possible.
That's right.
So speaking of that, I've got a dentist appointment in about an hour. So
Maybe that's why I was talking about dentists so
maybe
much.
so. See these braces right here? So I got to get to that. So anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
We are good. We thank you so much for joining us here again this week on Cleaning Business TV. Hope you've enjoyed this session and look forward to seeing you again next week.
See you guys.